It's Coffee with Friends, and I am raw to the bone. Happy fucking Monday, y'all. Mm. Time is just a going by. The days are getting shorter. It's getting dark earlier. Well, it feels like that to me. And I did see something on social media that said that it's getting dark earlier. So, I mean, I'm just sitting here trying to hold on to my last little bit of summer. All right. And I'm pretty sure you guys are trying to hold on with me. But good fucking morning. Happy Monday. Let me get y'all started with the vibes. All right. Hey Tanya, hey Blissfully Evolving, hey Mishi Boo, hey McCliver, good morning, good morning. Here y'all go. Because
She has been through some things. Life wasn't kind, but survival is inevitable. She has been hurt many times, but has given love through her pain. Pain, ouch, has molded her, and yet she stands, growing, healing, and learning to love herself. She is a root planted in the ground, still blossoming and expanding. She is healing. She is raw to the bone.
hey y'all, hey. Hey y'all, hey, yeah. Hey y'all, hey. Coffee with Friends, and I am raw to the bone. That's who I am. But y'all already knew that. Y'all have known that for 2+ years now, right? I give you a little bit of myself every time I jump on this microphone, right? I give you a little bit of myself. And we have gotten to know each other over the 2+ years that we call each other family. I love it. Good morning, good morning. Yes, Grand Rising. Hey, Lulu Bells. Good morning. Good morning, So Blessed. Good morning. Listen, I want to say this. What the fuck? Well, I want to ask this. What did y'all do for the weekend? All right. I mean, I try to keep up with Coffee with Friends members on social media. My weekend was really nice. I can't complain. I had some rest. I was able to get some business done. Lulu Bells, I shipped your order out. I really appreciate it. Lulu Bells took the very last wine tumbler. So I am officially out of stock of for wine tumblers. All right. So Lulu Bells, you got the last wine tumbler. All right. And Lulu Bells also ordered a crop hoodie. I cannot wait to see the crop hoodie on you. It is almost that time of year, y'all. Bust out your crop hoodies, your regular hoodies. Guys, I have unisex hoodies, unisex t-shirts. I have hats. I have all kind of things. Lulu Bells, you should have got the email for what I shipped out. Hey Della, I have to call you. I know you're not working today. I need to call you tomorrow because good morning, Della. Della Parker 50 that just joined the show just now. She is my weavologist. She does. You know how some of y'all ask me, y'all compliment my hair and shit, my weaves. Well. Della Parker is the woman of the hour that does my weaves. Right now, y'all know I go to crochets by me for my braids and my crochets and stuff like that. And Della does my weaves. So I'm about to drive Della crazy. All right, because um, I I really don't want to take out my hair, Della. That's the thing. And so, Della, I'm thinking, this here, it stretches, it's long. I'm thinking maybe we could wet this up, tighten it up, wet this up, and make a messy straight back ponytail with this. Della, please help a sister out. She's my weavologist. She puts this hair in my head and makes it look like it's mine. A lot of people that don't know me swear this hair is mine. Thank you, Della. See? Thank you, Della. It's in there. It's in there. I appreciate it. And so, Della, I will call you, not today because I know it's your off day. I'm gonna call you tomorrow, and you can let me know how you think we should do this. I'm just going to put my hair and my thoughts in your hands. All right, I trust you. Good morning, Shirley. Grand Rising. Shirley said, I'm in New York celebrating my solar return. I'm so grateful to see another year. Yes, happy. Are you trying to say this is your birthday? Is today your birthday? Shirley, don't play with us here. Don't play with us here. All right? Shirley, is today your birthday? Please answer that. Good morning, Pat. Good morning, Mother. Thank you, Lulu Bell's my hair, right? Thank you. All right. Okay, Della has a lot to do with that. I just buy the hair. The fuck, right? I'm about to buy me some more hair, but it's gonna be the same exact hair because I love this hair. Okay, the same exact hair, but I'm gonna go longer for the winter, right? And a little bit thinner so I can wear hats and shit. Oh shit! Come on in. It's Shirley's birthday today, y'all. Come on. See, I be trying. I be trying not to get. Uh, um. I I try not to get. Let's try this one. What is this? Oh. If you are a big, big tree, we are no. Okay, no, not that one. Not that one. Wait a minute. I guess I gotta go back here. Ladies and gentlemen, let you and I make him feel happy with a nice ovation as we meet and greet. No. Stevie Wonder. How about that? We can't do that either. All right, give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, Sherilyn. We got a birthday. We got fast forward. How much we love you, and I'm sure you would agree. Hey! That you have a world party on the day you get to be. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Hey! Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. What? I just never understood. Hey, happy birthday, Cheryl Lee. I can't play it longer, Cheryl Lee, because they get me behind the scenes on these copyright, infringement, and then my video gets flagged. That's why I had to start using some original music. That's why, I'm trying to use my own original music because I'm trying to stay away from the copyright claim that they keep tagging to my account when I play these birthday songs and some other shit. All right. But happy birthday, Shirley. I could not let the day go by and you tell me it's your birthday and I not play something. All right. And so there you go. Happy birthday. And all the birthday wishes are coming through. I appreciate y'all. Lulu Bell said, hey, Glamour 47. Lulu Bell says, I'm on the bike, moving to YouTube to watch on the TV. Yes, do that bike. Let's talk about hashtag Fit Friends for a minute. I'm disappointed, y'all. Yesterday, I did not get to do my chat and walk. I did not get to do my 45-minute ride on the bike. I had to rest because y'all see this? Okay. So it is my waist trainer, but I'm not wearing my waist trainer because I'm trying to train my waist. I'm wearing my waist trainer because I can't find my back brace. Okay. The waist trainer works just as well as the back brace, believe you me. And so my back went out. My back has been out since Thursday. And so when my back goes out, I try not to do anything too strenuous because, baby, listen, I pray to the gods that I don't start having spasms in my back because RAW will be at Hackensack Hospital talking about give me a needle in my ass. I do not play with muscle spasms in my back at all. All right. I will be at the emergency room asking for a needle in my ass. Why the needle in my ass? Because The muscle relaxer that they give you straight to the muscle helps you much better and more quickly than these fucking pills that they try to shove down your throat. All right. And so I don't have time for pills and shit like that. So I will go to the emergency room and be like, listen, but I don't want to go to the emergency room, right? Because people still got COVID and monkeypox. And so I put the waist trainer on, took a Motrin 800 once or twice, and I'm sitting on heating pads, right? But I'm gonna tell you today, I am going to try to ride my bike. I'm I'm gonna start out with a 20-minute class and see how that feels on my body. Um, and then I'll go from there. But I will not be able to do any calisthenics. So I did give myself a rest. I took 2 days rest this week instead of 1 day rest. So I'm hoping that that helps my back, y'all. But listen, these things will happen. Hashtag fit friends. If you are on your workout journey and you get an injury or you get a hiccup and you can't work out, don't beat yourself up. I beat myself up yesterday. And then I had to, soothe myself over and be like, it's okay. It's okay, RAW, that you had to rest another day, right? Because, baby, everybody knows when your back goes out, it ain't no fun. All right. And so good that you are on your bike, Lulu Bells. I am proud of you. And I'm proud of anybody on here who is sticking to their hashtag fit friends. And even if you fall off, as long as you get back on. The fuck? The birthday wishes are still coming in. Hey, Madison. Glamour said, oh my God, them spams will put you on the floor, baby. Glamour 47, listen, I'm a character by nature anyway. All right. If you know me, I'm always playing around. I'm always fucking around. So when I get these spasms in my back, it looks like a whole comedy affair. I be jerking like this. Okay. I don't know, I don't know, mother. I can't remember if you've witnessed it, but my ex has witnessed it. I'll be like this. He used to be like, what? I used to be like back spasms. I couldn't control it. So let me tell you something. I don't want them shit. All right. So this waist trainer, I wear this waist trainer all day. It's tight as a motherfucker. Sometimes I can't breathe. I have to take it off. All right. I got to keep the back stabilized. Listen, guy. Hey, I am Jacinta. I am Jacinta sent me some shit in my inbox and I posted it on my page on Facebook and it's in my story. It's this poem. I love poetry, but the shit was so damn deep. Thank you, I am Jacinta. It talked about sisterhood. I'm gonna need y'all to go listen to this shit. I am. I'm gonna need y'all to go listen to this shit because listen, baby, I guarantee y'all what y'all thought was sisterhood, it ain't. What you thought you were celebrating that sisterhood amongst your friends, it isn't. I'm telling you. Hey, Johnny Hill, good morning. It isn't. Not based on this poem this woman dropped. Okay, she defines sisterhood in a way that had me clasping my invisible pearls, y'all. It make you think about the friendships and the relationships that you get into, whether family or friends, right? It really makes you think. She talked about a lot of shit. She talked about when she's having conversations with her friends that are deep and important. Texting is not something that you should do because the tone of the text can ruin the conversation. Baby, I know it. I have lived and experienced this very thing. The one thing about me, if you know me personally, yes, I got a smart ass mouth. But if you know me, and you have called me your friend, and I have called you my friend, the one thing that I am not going to do is disrespect you or tear you down. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do it. Right? But texting, when you text people, that part resonated with me. Because when you text people, even your friends and your family members, your significant other, the text is read sometimes based on your frame of mind. So if I got an attitude, or I think or assume the other person got an attitude, I'm going to read the text in the tone of an attitude. And then I'm going to automatically assume the other person was trying to be a smart ass when they really probably was not. Sisterhood. That shit was deep, y'all. It got me thinking about a lot of shit. I am the center. She said it had me crying, baby. Cause listen, it had me scratching my weave in between the tracks talking about what? Wait a minute. Go listen to that poem and reevaluate the relationships in your life and think about the motherfuckers you call your sisters, your brothers. Because even though the poem talked about sisterhood, you brothers can get something from it too. That poem is what I'm talking about when I say love up on your brothers and sisters. I didn't say love up on them only if they're perfect. Mm-mm. Cheryl Lee said, when I text, I try to use emojis and try to send and explain the tone of the text. Yeah, I have done that too, a laugh out loud or a smiley face, and I've been accused of being sarcastic and a smartass. Because sometimes the person on the other end of the text is really in their feelings, right? And no matter how many emojis you send, if they're in their feelings, they're in their feelings. And the best conversation is face to face. So that people can really get the true tone of the conversation. Text will fuck a lot of shit up. Sisterhood. Go listen to that poem. Okay. Good morning, Hearts of Fire. Good morning, protagonist. I am Jacinta to say it was the part that she said, it's the ones that stay around to help you process some shit. Woo! I'm Jacinta. I'm going to tell you no lie. Listen, let me tell you something. We be out here calling motherfuckers our sisters, and they ain't. The part when she said it's the ones that stay around and help you process shit. Baby, I want to hug that sister. Because I am Jacinta. I have looked around after I've processed my shit and figured out what the fuck is going on. I have looked around and those people that claim they were my sisters and my brothers were not there. They weren't there. Because during the time when I'm trying to figure out my own shit, I couldn't show up for them and they disappeared because they took that personal. Deep poem. Go out and read that shit. Anyway, y'all, what else did y'all do for the weekend? House of Dragons is now out for anybody that is a fan. All right. Anybody that's a fan, House of Dragons started yesterday, right on HBO streaming. I did not watch it yet. Right? I am going to watch it. I am one that like the episodes to build up a bit so I could watch one or two in a row and shit like that. I'm going to try to hold on. I'm going to try to hold on and see what happens. If I can last until next Sunday and then have two in the pot for me to watch on HBO. Anybody take a look at House of Dragons last night? Anybody? Okay. Okay. Glamour 47, you already watched it and you love it? Okay. Anybody else? Watched House of Dragons last night? Don't come on here with no spoilers, y'all, because I got to watch it myself. All right. I just want to make sure that it was good. So Glamour 47 so far says she loves it. Angel said, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Angel, with your man or a new thing. Cause I'm nosy. Angel said I went on a date last night. Wine tasting and dinner. Did you have one of those butt naked conversations? Was one of them bucket naked conversations included? Listen, my date nights be so sporadic and shit, you know, for real. Cause the I can't plan my date nights. They're so random and sporadic. The work schedule will be crazy. Okay. It was a first date, not with the boyfriend. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Angel. Wait a minute. Angel said she went out on a date last night, wine tasting and dinner. I said, was it a butt naked conversation? Because that's what she does with the boyfriend, right? She says it was a first date, not with the boyfriend. So you went out last night on a date. Oh, baby, this is sounding real interesting. You went out on a date last night and it wasn't with your boyfriend, and no butt naked conversations. Well, Angel, shit, I'm not gonna tell everybody your business. That's for you to tell them. So now that it's out there, Angel says I'm polyamorous. All right, now it's out. I knew that shit. I knew that shit, but I couldn't tell your business. So I'm like, okay, you on here telling on yourself like you went out last night on a first date, but not with your boyfriend. You better tell folks on here that you polyamorous. You know, Angel, I swear, I'm gonna get my sound working. I'm gonna get my sound working. August 26th, Friday is Coffee with Friends After Dark. And I got questions about the polyamorous relationship because you Angel, you know when I ask questions, I ask it with love and education shit. Because I swore that I was gonna be able to get into a polyamorous situation after I got out of my last relationship. But baby, no, I'm not sharing my man. I'm not. And he I'm not sharing my man. I'm not. I can't do it. I cannot. I'm not grown enough for this shit yet. So Angel, I need to understand how the polyamory world works, right? Because I can't share my man. But I love how people can be so open and know exactly what relationships work for them. I need to know. All right. Angel said it's no secret. I can't do secrets with shit. That's why it's polyamorous, right? But every polyamorous relationship, you still have rules. You still have your rules. All right. Another thing I meant to mention last week, and I know y'all heard about this, Bessie Coleman. Y'all know Bessie Coleman, right? The first African American woman that got her pilot license. So thank you. Who sent it to me? Was it Protagonist? Was it the General? One of the gentlemen on here sent this to me to make sure that I saw that Bessie Coleman was being celebrated. American Airlines had a flight from Phoenix to Dallas where they instituted a full, well, they implemented a full African American woman staff for that whole flight, right? I mean from the point of checking in your baggage, customer service, everything, the flight attendants, everything. It was um you know, in honor of Bessie Coleman, right? And so, I appreciate when they do shit like this. American Airlines did that, and I thought that that was cool. And I'm pretty sure this was announced last week. This came out last week, so I'm pretty sure that a lot of you heard about that. But I wanted to talk about it on the show because this is what I'm talking about, right? Being recognized and seeing that corporations do recognize the achievements of our Black Americans. The fuck. All right. The other thing I wanted to ask you guys before I move into the topic, sex before marriage, right? What are the pros and cons of sex before marriage? What are the benefits? What are the cons, right? Of sex before marriage? And that's based on a post that I saw that I shared on my page. That said the woman waited until she was married and now her husband doesn't sexually satisfy her. Now this is a serious adult conversation, right? How do we handle it when we marry someone but they don't sexually satisfy you? Let that marinate for a minute. And in the meantime, while y'all are letting that marinate and coming up with some answers, as I will go and scroll through and grab the comments, let me know what the pros and cons are of sex before marriage or waiting for sex, having sex after marriage. All right. What are the pros and cons of having sex before marriage? And what are the pros and cons of waiting to have sex after marriage? All right. In the meantime, while y'all are running up those comments on that, I saw a post that I wanted to fall out over because I hear people do this all the time. There was a post that had this woman's cartoon image, of course, of the woman with the little ponytail, the little struggling ponytail sitting on top of her head. And the meme said, my hair got messed up because my mother put a perm in my head when I was 12 years old. Not a person. They trying to say the person is grown and in their 30s. So let me ask y'all this. How many people y'all know walking around talking about my hair is fucked up because my mother put a perm in my hair when I was 10? But your ass is 50 now and your hair is still fucked up. Are you still blaming that perm from when you were young? I'm asking because I still hear people say that. I hear people go, if my mother never permed my hair, I would have more hair on my head. Or if my mother never permed my hair would be healthy. You had 30 years or 40 years, okay, to get your hair back healthy. Do people really think that their hair is forever damaged from a perm? And maybe it is. Somebody on here educate me, but I thought that meme was hella funny because I know people to this day walking around talking about my hair is damaged because my mother put a perm in my hair when I was 10. I was like, wait a minute, the fuck? But you 40 now. The fuck happened? I thought the meme was hilarious. I did. Listen, guys, I'm going to tell y'all healthy hair takes work. And just because you are natural don't mean that you leave your hair dusty with lint balls and shit in it because it's natural. Healthy hair, whether it is processed, permed, colored, whatever, or 100% natural, you still have to take care of it. All right? Point blank and period. My hair right now is braided underneath. Right, y'all know. Right? Some of it is out. The one thing about me is, I mean, I there's no shame in my game. I have hair on my head, but I wear a weave. Right now I'm rocking a weave. But the one thing I do is all my hair, you see how I have edges? I don't play with that. Della Parker, she know I do not tie my edges up. My edges are always out, the back and the front. I don't fuck with them shits. Y'all got to know, stop pulling on y'all fucking edges. Y'all edges are bald headed because y'all keep pulling on them shits. I'm telling you. That's it and that's all. Stop blaming the perms from when you were 10 years old that fucked up your hair. You are responsible for the care of your hair at this adult stage. All right. That's just my input for that. All right. Sex before marriage. What are the pros and the cons of sex before marriage? And if you wait until after marriage to have sex based on a social media post I saw, and your husband is not satisfying you, and or let's flip this because we always put it on the men, right? Fellas, your woman, your lady is not satisfying you. She don't know how to suck the meat. She don't know how to, she's not interactive sexually, right? What do you guys do? What are the pros and cons of having sex before marriage? And what are the pros and cons of having sex after marriage? And if you find after marriage that your significant other does not satisfy you, what are your options? What are you doing? Hey Brandilla, hey Fashion Apparel. Let me go up. Okay, Mishi Boo, they showed it on Channel 7, the Bessie Coleman celebration, right? I love it. I love it. The general said, all my relationships, I've had sex before marriage, except one. That one, the woman and I actually married and been married to her for 12 years next month. What did you find? What were the pros and cons of that, general? Being that you've had both experiences, right? I mean, the experience of having sex before marriage, which a lot of us have that experience, but also having the experience of waiting until marriage. What, in your opinion, based on the fact that you had the experience, what do you think the pros and the cons are to waiting until marriage? And it's beautiful. I love the fact that you said you waited until marriage this time around and you're 12 years into your marriage next month, right? And so, what are the pros and cons? Let us know. It looked like it worked for you. All right. Heart to Fire said it is serious. Wait. Oh, must be something I said, but I be talking so fast I forget. The general said it allowed me, this is a pro. It allowed me to get to know my wife more on different levels before introducing sex. Do you find that that gave you and your wife a deeper connection? And when you finally experienced the sex after marriage, what was that like? I know I'm being nosy. You could tell me or not. I ask with love because, you know, these are experiences that we have in our lives that we're sharing with other people that might have these questions, right? All right, General said it was a pro to him. It made sex better. What if any one of you were in a situation where you had sex, right? After you waited until after marriage to have sex, right? And the sex wasn't satisfying, but the man loved you and you loved him in every other way. What are some of the things that you could do? What does the conversation look like with your significant other to have more explosive sex or more satisfying sex? What does that conversation look like? And fellas and ladies too, because y'all could be dissatisfying too. Do you let your ego get in the way of hearing what can be done better? Like, are your feelings ultra sensitive? Are you afraid that to have these types of conversations with your partner? I'm asking. Protagonist said, a pro of waiting for sex until after marriage is the wife, hopefully, is truly your best friend. How important is it to develop a friendship? That's a great point, protagonist. How important is it to develop a friendship? I don't know if it was a song I was listening to. I'm pretty sure it was a song I was listening to, and there was a verse in this song that resonated with me. And it talked about when the relationship is going through a hard time, right? The one thing that saves a relationship from going down the hole is having the foundation of being friends. Mm. How many of you are friends with your significant other? See, I developed a friendship with my ex, but that came after the fact. We weren't friends in the beginning, right? I think we were sexually charged. We were excited to be together, but our friendship grew over the years, mainly after our breakups. Right? We broke up a couple of times and we realized over those breakups that we had a foundation of a friendship, right? And so yes, we are friends to this day, but we wasn't friends when it mattered. How important is it to develop the friendship in your relationship above all? I'm telling you, this verse resonated with me in this song. It said, when the relationship is going through all kinds of shit, basically, these are not the exact words. I'm paraphrasing. The friendship is what saves the relationship. Mm. And you see, this is why this time in the dating arena, okay, I am going to do things different. I am doing things different, right? One, if I like the motherfucker, he's going to know that I like him. I'm going to put that work in, show him I'm interested. I'm not going to play the game of he need to chase me. No, I'm chasing too. Right? That's one. Number two, I'm not going to lead the relationship. I'm going to let him lead it. Right? That's number two. Three, I'm going to focus on building a friendship in this relationship. Make sure we showing up for each other. Have patience for each other. Have open conversations, communication about anything, difficult shit, easy shit. I'm looking for some shit that's deeper than a puddle. Okay? The friendship aspect of it is everything to me. Love it. Okay? Hello, Princess of Hegbar. I hope I said that right. Bonjour. Another visitor from France. I love it. I love it. Um, Protagonist says a pro of waiting for sex until after marriage is the wife. Oh, hopefully is truly your best friend. I read that, and that's where I went off and said creating the friendship. Protagonist said telling your girl how to improve in bed is an easy convo for me to have. And do y'all think that women take these conversations a little bit better than men? I'm asking. I've never really had anybody that said, I need you to do this better. I mean, I've had people talk. during sex to, and as they're talking, they're letting me know what they like, which is a nice way of letting me know what you like, right? But I've never had anybody sit down and be like, I'm gonna need you to do this to fuck better. Whoop. How would I take that? It might hurt my feelings a little bit, but shit, I feel like if my man is coming to me, at least he's coming to me. The fuck? Um, Protagonist says, I've only dated my friends and that's when it goes south. I be extra hurt and betrayed. So the friendship did not save your relationships. Well, this is what the fuck they say. If you have a foundation of friendship, then your relationship has a bigger foundation, stronger foundation. You have something to fall back on, right? Hey, Soulful BBW, good morning. Um, the general said, because we were connected mentally, and if your brain is stimulated in it, then that takes it to another level. And I love that shit. We were connected mentally. That's that shit that's deeper than a puddle, y'all. A lot of motherfuckers are in relationships that splash around in rain boots in the puddle. I'm telling you, I was. I was there. And people used to look at me and be like, what does that mean? Like, even my significant other at the time, when I used to be like, this is puddle type shit. He used to be like, what are you talking about? I used to be like, we're not even in a relationship that's deep. We're not. We are at puddle level. He didn't understand it. I don't want that shit no more. I want it to be deep sea. Like, okay, Princess of Hegbar said this is her first account you've created on YouTube. I love it. Well, welcome. I'm an African Jewish princess. That's why I don't pay attention to stupidity. Being an African Jewish princess stops you from paying attention to stupidity? Okay. I can't argue. Oh, same person. Marie Celine Global Family France equals same person to me. Okay, so you are Marie Celine. You just have several different accounts. Okay, no different than everybody else here. Well, welcome back. Um that's why I'm confirmed when a black male comes to your life to talk about his underwear. His underwear. Good morning. Hey, J. Joe. Good morning. Heart to Fire said, my new boo is physically capable of everything I desire in a man. However, he is not into oral sex. Heart to Fire. He don't like to get his dick sucked? Because I'm asking. Because, I want to make sure when people say they're not into oral sex, that mean him too, right? Okay? Does that mean him too? Because, you know what, Georgie? I mean, you said your new boo is physically capable of everything you desire in a man. However, he is not into oral sex. How do you feel about that, Heart to Fire? How do you feel about that? The general said women take the sex constructive criticism better than men. Our pride gets in the way. So let's hang here for a minute, the general. Let's hang here for a minute. So one day on here, I talked about the percentage. There was some stats floating around on social media that said about 60 something percent of the women make a lot of noise, not because they're having, not because it's pleasurable, but because they want their man to feel good, right? And then there was another percentage of women that made noise to try to hurry up and rush their man to bust a nut, right? And so y'all looked like left eye at those stats like, oh my god, y'all women are liars, right? Y'all were carrying on when I read those stats. But then the general said men's pride get in the way. So how can women bring to your attention, fellas? I'm asking, okay? How can we bring to your attention that you're not sexually satisfying in the bed. See, I don't like conversations like that. So if you're not sexually satisfying me in the bed, I'm just gonna walk away. I am. I don't because I don't like to have that difficult conversation because I am the person that's going to have sex before marriage. I am her. Okay, there's no shame in my game. I'm not waiting until after marriage. I'm still sexually active and sex. I love sex. Okay, I like sex. So my man's got to sexually satisfy me. That's it. And that's all. Okay, people can disagree with me. The fuck, but this is my choice. Okay, and so I'm giving up the cookies before marriage, all right? The fuck. And I'm doing everything, flipping back and forth, hanging from the chandeliers, every damn thing to see what's going on before I commit to this relationship, right? I can't imagine having this difficult conversation with a man because my first husband, when I told him he didn't sexually satisfy me, it tore our marriage apart because he felt like I made it worse. Like now I made him conscious about the fact that telling him that he don't sexually satisfy me, and it just made our shit worse, right? So fellas, how would you like your woman to come to you, okay, and tell you that you are not sexually satisfying? I need to know. Hey, Chef You. Brandilla said it's all about delivery and timing with giving your partner feedback on what pleases you sexually. I need an example, Brandilla. I need an example. All right. Yes, Georgie, that's what you heard. No oral sex. Okay. Well, Princess, we're not talking about broke men, but I understand that. All right. Okay. Georgie said, well, you can't bring it up after sex or right before. So when do you talk about it, Georgie? So when do you talk about it? Over dinner, over breakfast? What? When the fuck? On your way home to from work together? When do you talk about this? Angel said a difficult conversation about not being sexually satisfied needs to be had naked. You know, I'm going to try that shit, Angel. I'm gonna try that shit. Not the sexually, cause baby, I'm not having that problem. I'm not having the not sexually satisfied problem. Thank you, baby Jesus, and the big Jesus too. I'm not having that problem. Okay, but Angel, I am going to try that difficult conversation naked. I am, yo. I'm gonna do it, girl. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna let you know how I feel because I thought about it the other night and I was just laying there and I was like, whoop, I should pop out with some difficult conversation shit. And then I got nervous because I was naked. So that shit is weird to me, being naked and having a difficult conversation. We all on here should try it and come back to the table and see what happened. Who want to try laying in the bed completely naked with their significant other having a difficult conversation? This is something that Angel and her boyfriend does, and she likes it. I'm going to try this shit. That's going to be a challenge. Lay in bed with your significant other and have a difficult conversation and come back here and tell us how that felt. All right? Um the general said, "Sorry your dude is not into oral sex." I, I'm still listen. I'm too old for this shit, okay? My age, everybody you got to be into at this point, you just hearts of fire. I don't even know. Cause I mean, at this age, you better be looking ass and everything. Cause I the fuck. We ain't got that much longer to go. I'm trying to get it all. The fuck. Okay. We knew that was for Hearts of Fire, the general, because don't ain't nobody else on here saying their man is not into oral sex. We gonna remember that's for Hearts of Fire. How many other people on here have dated someone that their partner was not into oral sex? Wow, what a Monday conversation. Y'all are Georgie said they also advise that it's outside of the bedroom. Well, that makes sense. But if you do it like Angel said, y'all just bucket naked, sitting laying around butt naked, then you are laying in the bed unless y'all laying on the couch butt naked. You know what? Maybe I'll just get butt naked and be like, come sit on the couch and just be sitting there with my legs open and have a serious conversation like that. I wonder. I'ma try that shit, y'all. I'ma try that shit. Oh my God. I'm already crazy. So imagine me saying to the mister, sir, let's just get completely naked and sit here and have a conversation. He's gonna be like, for real, the fuck wrong with you? Okay. The hell wrong with you? Johnny said the first relationship I had where I waited, I ended up falling in love for the first time. Right. Because like the general, I guess it gave you a deeper connection. But then when you had sex, what happened, Johnny? Did it change for you? Hearts of Fire said, Robin, you already know how I feel about it. But what you gonna do? You know, I met men that said I don't eat the snatch, and then they ate the snatch. So I don't know. Like, they try to say they're not into oral. Well, I've only had one that said he wasn't into oral, but he ate me. The fuck. I mean, like, not to say you're not into oral and then don't do it, period. Like, I don't understand that. But that's just me. All right, that's just me. Hey, Robert Nurse. Robert Nurse said, easy, just say and open up as to precisely what you want. Hey, Robert. Robert came on here, was like, what the fuck y'all talking about? Just come right out and say. I don't like this. So Robert, you are of the male population that would not be offended if a woman said, "Listen, you're not sexually satisfying me. This is what I want." Would you be offended? Based on your response, it doesn't seem like you would be offended, but there are a lot of people that their egos lead them, right? So we're asking in the general, two people on here already said it's all about the delivery. So how should this conversation happen? So far we've heard it's all in the delivery. Then the next thing we heard was it should not be in the bedroom, right? And then another piece of advice we were given was have these conversations butt ass naked. So these are three things we have heard on here where it lends to advice. Okay? Are we listening? McCliver said, I don't like to receive oral, but I love to go deep sea diving. Okay, McCliver, we talked about that on here before, that there are some men that don't like to receive oral. And I know that this is probably TMI. You could tell me mind my fucking business. I don't get offended over shit like that. But this is a talk show, and we talk about everything and everything. So I have been with a man more than one that didn't really care for oral sex, but they gave me oral, but they didn't particularly like the head game, right? That wasn't their thing. And I was okay with that because I was like, huh, lips are my lips don't have to do no heavy duty lifting. I'm okay with that, right? But my question to you, McCliver, is why? Why don't you like oral? Do you think it's because no one has ever given it to you the way that you really like? Or is it just something you just organically just don't like? I'm just curious. All right. Um, Shirley said, at Angel, damn, right. Let's get naked. Learn and practice this shit together right now. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. All right. Um, Georgie said, maybe on the way home from work, Robin, not on the way to work. That's a bad day at work. On the way home from work. All right, all right. On the way home from work. All right. Hey, mother over on IG jumping around. I love it. All right, trying to be cute. Did I tell y'all my mother is coming here tomorrow? My mother will be here tomorrow. And I look forward to me and her having our fights. Okay, because we fuss at each other a lot, but it's with love. All right. And so yay to mother who's coming here tomorrow. I can't wait for her to harass me. Hurry up, mother. Brandilla said, one of the best ways to get them to do what you like is to show them in the moment. Mm, I like it. I like it. I like it. Um, Angel said, naked, difficult conversations are the best. Once everything is resolved, you have amazing sex. Wow. Or if it gets heated, then what? Do you feel like you want to go put clothes on? I don't know. If the conversation don't go well, then what? Do you just go put your clothes on? The fuck? The general said pussy is a part of the food groups, in my opinion. I'm not going to argue with you. It definitely is a part of the food group for y'all. The fuck? You know, Brandilla said, put their hands, mouth, etc. where you want. Say it seductively. Mention it during pillow talk. Okay, our resident nun. Fuck. I love it. Yes. I love it. Okay. Angels. Oh, Amazon said regarding the overall sex, I can take it or leave it. But if you don't want to do it to me, don't expect it to be done to you, boo boo. Well, I would imagine a man who does not like oral sex is not expecting you to give it to him either. That's how I'm looking at it, right? He doesn't like oral sex, so I'm saying that he probably is not expecting you to give that to him, right? I'm just saying. The general said that's a good way to get shit done, naked and in the moment. Teaching is the best. Yeah, he gonna do it in that moment. A lot of men. Well, in my age, not that I've been with a lot of men, y'all. Don't be in my business. But the men that I've been with, they ask you what you like, what you want me to do to you. What the fuck? Right? Talk that shit during sex. What you want me to do to you? I love it. Ask for instruction. I love it. And so, I've never been, and this is really Coffee with Friends After Dark, but that's coming Friday, right? So y'all know that Coffee with Friends After Dark, it gets worse than this. My thing is, and I've admitted this on Coffee with Friends After Dark, is eye contact during sex because if I really like the person, I'd be scared to give them eye contact because it's those walls, right? Those walls that I got up that says, put them walls up so you don't get your fucking feelings hurt. Cause if you already feeling the motherfucker and then you look the motherfucker in your eyes, it ain't nothing like sex when you looking each other in the eyes and you be like, oh my God, the fuck. I done fucked up now. I'm in this shit. Right. And you gotta hope he feel the same damn way. These are the kind of conversations we need to have butt naked. I'ma try the shit. Okay. I'ma try the shit. Angel said, my last two relationships didn't want to receive oral, but both couldn't keep their mouths off of my cat. Well, I'm okay with that. I've had that. Two men in my life that didn't really care for oral. You lick it a little bit and then move on. I was good with that. But they would, but I was, they were scuba diving and I wasn't complaining. Okay. Telling you. Pat said, ladies, what about the idea of you satisfying yourself during sex? Also, oral sex is not everything because there are so many, many ways to enjoying each other. So give the man a break in other ways. True. Communication, compromise. But we got to figure out how these conversations happen without denting each other's ego, right? And women there are men who are not satisfied with the sex that their women give. This is not all on men. Okay. Hearts of Fire said, I have told him once, what you won't do, someone else will. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Hearts of Fire. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So you've already expressed to this gentleman, your boyfriend, that you like oral sex. And if he don't do it, somebody else gonna do it. What he say? See, I don't know if I could make him my boyfriend if he didn't eat my cat. I'm just Listen, at my age, I'm too old for this shit. Don't come to me talking about you don't do this and you don't do that. I'm be like, man, bye. Cause I can't. I don't know. Cause I might wake up tomorrow and be like, let's try this. You can't go by me. Cause I don't know. I need my man to be diverse, versatile, whatever, open. The fuck. Okay. So when you told him someone else will, what did he say? Oh, Princess said men who only like oral are bisexual most of the time. A real man knows how licking is amazing. Just saying. If they lick you too long. And we've had a couple of stories on here like that. Protagonist said, I tried to like oral. No one ever made me feel like I need it. Okay. So you also another man who don't like oral. So it could be. That's why I asked the question, right? I'm not judging, right? This is a show. Let me just remind y'all on here that this is a safe space. One, we don't call each other stupid. We don't tell each other we need therapy. We don't attack each other on this show. All right? That's one. Right? We are a loving show. We love up on our brothers and sisters and we are open with our dialogue. All right. No one is on here judging the next person. If I see that, I will block you from my show. Period. All right. So, with that being said, protagonist, I have, that's why I asked the question about whether it is because the man has not found anyone that sexually satisfies them in the oral arena and maybe that's why he doesn't like it, right? Or if he just organically doesn't like it. That's what I'm trying to figure out because I've experienced two men in my life that did not really care for it and I never really understood why. And I wasn't mature enough to have those level of conversations, but I am now. The fuck. Okay? Johnny said the first time we had sex, the experience was extremely heightened. I never felt anything like it. I told her right after, we ain't doing this ish again. Oh my God. So, Johnny, is it like, smoking weed and some shit where you chase that first high or whatever? Like, you said that first time we had that experience, it was extremely heightened. Did you ever find yourself trying to chase that same feeling again or nah? I'm just asking. Brandilla said, I have never been with anyone who doesn't like head, giving or receiving. I have. And I'm gonna be honest. It could have been because I ain't know how to fucking do it. The fuck? I mean, people kill me. They think that you come out your mama's vagina knowing how to give head. No, giving head take practice, and everybody ain't sitting home shoving bananas in their mouth and cucumbers in their mouth practicing how to give head. That's not really a true form because the cucumber ain't moaning, the cucumber can't bust a nut, none of that shit, right? Practice is when you got a real meat in your mouth and you going with the flow. I probably didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I'm being honest. Okay, I'm being honest. Okay. Yes, I am Jacinta. I am Jacinta said, let's see the hearts on IG. If you joined on IG, give me the hearts. If you joined on YouTube, give me the thumbs up because we're about to move to closing the show, y'all. It's almost 9 a.m. Give me the heart. Show me that you love me. Give me the thumbs up. Show me that you're here to support me. I show the fuck up here for free, y'all. All right. The general said, hell, one of my first experiences was getting some oral sex in the hallways behind the mall stores. She didn't waste one drop. Of course, that was when I was 16. Damn, they were swallowing at 16. The fuck? Wow. Cheryl Lee said, yeah, some men have that fear of the Lorena Bobbitt effect, so they don't want teeth nowhere near their eggplant. Mm. Georgie said, you just reminded me that my son is coming from September 3rd to the 9th. I love him. It's been 2 years since he came to visit, like right before, right after COVID started. We were all so excited. His little sister told him to leave his girl at home. I'm dead. I'm dead. But good for you, Georgie. Enjoy that time. Enjoy that time. I love it. Angel said, naked conversations have never taken a bad turn in my experience. Your body releases oxytocin and dopamine, which regulates your mood. It's difficult to be angry with a surge of those hormones. Mm, I'm going to try that shit. I am. I'm gonna try that shit. Princess said, eye contact, yes, for sure, during oral. It's not the man, just take your soul. It's spiritual. Mm. I'm still growing up. I'm still growing up. Brandilla said, once you start discussing a controversial sex topic too much, things get unsexy quick. It happened to me in my first marriage. That's why I don't know. And I have not had to have the conversation since then. But I know for sure I'm not going to do it the way I did it with my first husband. I was slamming shit and yelling and screaming, talking about your sex is trash. Yeah, I did that. I was real disrespectful. I was young, but I've grown up now. So I'm going to handle it a lot different if I come across that. But baby, I hope I never come across that because I'm having a great experience right now. I'm just saying. I am Jacinta said, oh, wow, at the general, no games being played at 16 years old. Right. The hell they out here doing at 6? What were they doing? I told y'all my son was already laid up in the bed with 2 girls at 15. So I'm not the fuck. The fuck. Okay. Amazon said, when I touch a man, I look to see what his reaction is. Mm. And I'm very touchy. Like I'm just gonna have my paws all over my man just because. I'm just gonna constantly touch him. Especially I have this thing where I sleep like I lay on my man holding his eggplant. It's like a security blanket for me. It is. Angel said, you are essentially forced to deal with the issue and not be confrontational about it. It's an actual science to this. I'm going to try that shit. Why? Cuz you feel uncomfortable being controversial naked? Is that what it is? Brandilla said, I love spontaneity and dynamic sex. Over discussing it is a turn off. It is. I learned my lesson. The general said at I am dissented, she offered it and I pulled it out. Hell, she wanted me to hit it from the back, but I didn't have no rubbers with me. Well, kudos to you. Kudos to you for not having any rubbers on you. Kudos to you for not sticking it in her vajayjay. But let me tell you, a lot of people, you see how we do that? We go, I'm not gonna fuck you because I don't have no condoms, but I'm gonna put my dick in your mouth and let you give me the STD that way. You know, syphilis and herpes live in people's mouths. Everybody run around and talk about suck my dick because I ain't got no rubbers. But do y'all know that the mouth holds STDs too? I'm just saying. Okay. Amazon 46 Triple D said, when I place my hand places, I look to see how he reacts. And if he likes it, if it's something that I record in that is something that I record in my mind, and I will continue to do that to please him. I love it. All right. Amazon also says, I love you. I look you dead in your eye. Anything I'm doing to you, unless you're giving me back shots, that's when I have to look over my shoulder. Oh, y'all are nasty on here. Georgie said, Heart to Fire, you sound like a man right now. They love that line. Pat said, you know what, Robin? You are going to meet a man who will blow your mind, but not into oral sex. What will you do? Pat, don't manifest that shit on me. Please don't put that on me. Okay? I'm going to need my man to blow my mind and eat my coochie. I mean, can I have both? Don't manifest that for me, Pat. I don't know what I would do. I don't know. Let me can I just get my mind blown first? That's an experience. Okay. Heart to Fire said, Georgie, I tend to at times think like a man. Johnny said that wasn't a high I wanted to chase. I was like, oh, hell no. This will have a Negro in his drawers standing outside in the rain crying. I don't want it. Yes, Johnny. Johnny said that type of shit will have him outside of his drawers, not drawers. DRAWLS. okay, out in the rain fucking crying. That's the kind of shit he said he don't want that shit. I know that's right. Who here been in the rain crying over some damn love? I can't. That was not a laugh because I'm laughing at you. That is a nervous fucking laugh because love is fucked up, yo. Love will have you doing some stupid shit. The fuck? And good sex. Because some of us think we in love because we got knocked our boots off. Our boots got knocked the fuck off. We think we in love and we get crazy. The general said, oh, I read that. I am Jacinta said in the hallway at the general, he was in the back of the fucking mall. Okay, I'm dead. The general said, I am Jacinta. Yep. Them little hallways that go behind the mall stores where no one can see you. Where the employee only, those little halls. Okay. Brandilla said, eggplant is big on my menu. It's one of my love languages. I know that's the fuck right. Come on through, eggplant. The fuck. Cheryl Lee said Lorena Bobbitt was giving head to her husband and cut the joint off and threw it out the car. Wait a minute, Cheryl. I mean, I fucking know the story, but the way you are putting it, I'm fucking dead, y'all. I can't do the show. I can't. Y'all want me to fucking read the shit and not laugh? Oh my God, I'm fucking dead. Cheryl said Lorena Bobbitt was giving head to her husband and cut the joint off and threw it out the car window back in the 1990. Men were getting shit about receiving head after that. Oh, men were getting shy about receiving head after that. Not cut the shit off and threw it out the window. I mean, I know that's what the fuck happened. But why you had to word it that way? I'm fucking hollering. Oh my God. The general said, at I am Jacinta, I told y'all my life was interesting. Y'all thought I was playing. No, we've heard your stories, the general. If anybody been rocking on this show for over a year, they done heard your fucking stories. You crazy. Okay? Crazy. McCliver just said he never enjoyed oral sex. Okay. All right. Wait, I have to send to you in the doctor's office hollering because they don't know how to fucking act. I'm telling you. Oh my God. Hey, Daphne Spurious. The general said, I am Jacinta. It is. And when she comes, that stuff keeps your face clear, keeps you in good health. Oh, oh, so I will come. You wipe out. I'll come on your face too. Mhm. I said too because y'all claim that y'all come clear up our face. I don't the fuck know. Heart to Fire said when we were together, we had sex. We have sex 2 times daily, and it's not trash. It's good, but needs to be stepped up. Okay, needs to be stepped up. If the fact that he's large and always ready is a turn on, but I can't be satisfied without the oral. Oh, so the only thing that's missing is the oral. Wow. Well, anyway, y'all, it is 9:08 and I need to move to closure. One, because my phone battery is dying and IG gonna get cut off. I didn't even realize I didn't charge my phone last night. IG is coming through on my phone. Facebook, YouTube, and my podcast is coming through right in front of me off of my computer. But I appreciate you motherfuckers. Today's conversation was sex before marriage. What are the pros and cons? And for those who wait until after marriage to have sex and they find out that their partner is not satisfying, you motherfuckers are great because a lot of you said have the conversation, teach each other. We've gotten advice here. We were like delivery matters, like how you deliver this shit. Tell the person during sex the kind of shit you like. Have conversations naked. Lay in the bed and have conversations, the difficult conversations naked. This is why I bring topics to the table because sometimes these topics be like, woo, when, what? But then you guys give advice and suggestions, right? And we find out from various people that come on the show the various things that you guys experience, and we walk away with lessons and advice to apply in our own lives. And I love that. And again, this is where I say this is a safe space. Safe space, not in the sense that it's private because it's all over social media, but safe space in the sense that I do not allow people to come on here and disrespect each other, right? This is a platform where we are talking about everyday shit, things that happen in life. the ugly things and the pretty things, all right? And we all have shared our experiences and continue to share our experiences on here. And other people might look at your experience and go, what the fuck? But I don't care how somebody else looks at your experience. It is not their business to judge. All right. It is not their business to call you names. It is not their business to say anything to you. You might be thinking in your mind, I'm judging, and that's your business. Okay. Keep the shit in your mind. Right. But when you're on this show, the goal is to exchange information, exchange perspectives, give each other advice, help us navigate through life in a loving way. All right. Call each other out to the mat when we are saying things that don't necessarily sound healthy, right? And understand that we are human beings and we're not perfect, right? And once you say to yourself, oh, I know everything I need to know, you are toxic. Nobody knows everything they need to know. We are constantly growing, all right? And so I appreciate you, motherfuckers. It is Monday. Again, hashtag fit friends for those that joined late. I did not get to work out yesterday. Normally, Sundays is my day one. My back is out. I've been wearing my waist trainer for my back because I can't find my back brace right now. I have to figure out where I put it. I know it's here somewhere. But in the meantime, between time, I'm wearing my waist trainer, which helps stabilize my back, right? My back ain't been right since I had the car accident. And so I don't want it to get to a point where it goes into spasms because then I will be at the hospital getting a needle in my ass. No shame in my game. All right. And so with that, y'all, I appreciate you motherfuckers. I'm going to read the rest of the comments that's here, but the link is in my bio. Y'all make sure you are following me across my platforms, Facebook, IG, TikTok, YouTube. If you go to YouTube, make sure you are subscribing and you hit the bell so that you know when I'm going live. Also, hoodie season is coming. I have unisex hoodies, men and women. I have hoodies, okay? If you want to support Coffee with Friends platform, because I show the fuck up here for free, but I have to keep the platform running and it costs money, all right? And so I do not scroll my Cash App. I don't do any of that, but I do offer merchandise so that we're both getting something. You're getting merchandise and I'm getting the contribution of the funds, all right? And so rawtothebone.com, RAW, the number 2TH33 BONE, just like the name.com is my website. You could go in and you can order hoodies, you can order accessories, hats. I have Scully hats for the winter. I have baseball caps that you could wear all year round. You know, go on and support a sister. All right. Anyone that had ordered from me this past week, I sent out the orders this weekend and I cannot wait. And once you get your orders, please make sure you send me a picture or you post a picture and tag me in the picture. All right. I appreciate that. That just shows the level of support. That's it. And that's all. But free support is welcome, right? That free support means share my content out, invite people to the show, right? Spread the motherfucking word. That's free. Right. I love that kind of support too. And in the meantime, let me get to the last of the comments. Brandilla said, in my last relationship, I didn't have much sex in the last couple of years. I'm having a whole sexual revolution right now and loving it. I still got it. I was wondering if I lost my touch. Not. Yes, Brandilla. Yes. All right. So y'all know Brandilla recently became a single woman, and so so now she is out here getting reacquainted with her sexual self, and I love it. I know that shit is right. Okay, keep that sexual energy up. Listen, I love some sex. All right, the general said at I am to center, I've been missing for a minute, so I had to remind y'all who I was or who I is. We thank you for the reminder. The general said at Brandilla, ah shit, buy that brother the blue chews or Viagra. I know that's right. Brandilla said, at general, not needed. We have been trying to tear the fur off each other in words. It's epic. I love it. Yes, Brandilla. The general said, Brandilla, our shit over there living your best porn star life. And she better. And she the fuck better. All right. Heart to Fire said, And no, he'll never get head from me. One thing that I do take pleasure in, not for him, but a turn on for me. So I have to decide whether to leave or to go. Every relationship has issues. Every relationship has issues. But baby, sex is a big deal for me. I mean, we got to be honest at what's important in your relationship. No, I'm not gonna quit you if the sex is not 1,000%. No, I'm not. We'll talk about it or whatever, but oral sex is a thing. Like I never really had an issue with someone saying they're not gonna eat my box. I never had that issue, so I don't know how I would react if that happened. Now I've had motherfuckers say they're not gonna eat my ass. I could do without that. I like it, but I could do without it. And I've heard motherfuckers say they're not gonna lick my toes. I could do without that too. I like it, but I could do without it. But if you tell me you're not gonna lick my cat, I'm kind of like scratching my head, like, wait a minute, I need a second to think about that. But I don't know how I would react to something like that. So you're right, Heart to Fire. Every relationship has issues, and that might not be a reason to throw your relationship away. I don't know. I wish you luck with that. I do. Okay, I really wish you luck with that. He said, give him some time. Okay, then give him time. All right, give him time and get one of them. Don't they have the rose with the tongue that licks your clit or some shit like that? Put that shit on there while he looking at you and let him know this is what I like. The fuck? I don't know. I am Jacinta said, Brandilla, you still got it, huh? Unleashing some hidden talent. Listen, this is our resident nun. Y'all gonna get the reason why we call her our resident nun. This is the shit we be talking about. She wanted to go fill out an application for a nunnery, and look at her talking about she's spreading her cheeks and enjoying it, ripping the flesh off of her man. The fuck? Okay. I am Jacinta said, who taught y'all to have sex? Is it by experience or is it through porn, movies, etc.? Experience. That's why I don't like porn. I used to watch it a little bit, but I don't like porn. So mine came through experience. Okay. Yes, we got to continue this convo. This is moving to Coffee with Friends after dark. All right. Brandilla said, be coachable when it comes to sex, oral sex. Listen to the feedback. Try things and see their response. Be yourself. Don't be afraid. Be vulnerable. Okay. I am Jacinta said at the general, you started at 10. That makes you a pro. The fuck? Brandilla said, people respond well to a real one. Sex is supposed to be fun. Get into it and let your hair down. Right. What is there to be embarrassed about? If you naked, that's it and over with, right? At that point, you should be able to do anything you want sexually, right? Hey, Manny Walker. Hey, Dr. Shell's Kitchen. And hey, Fancy K. Well, anyway, y'all, I just want to say continue to love up on your brothers and sisters. And I got to go. It is 9:17 and it is Monday. I got to go. I got a hectic week. My mother is coming tomorrow. I cannot wait. All right. I mean, August is almost over, y'all. And September is coming. And so our babies are back in school. Some of them are getting prepared to get back in school. And we're just going to pray for our babies as they get back in school with all these monkeypox and COVID going around and shit like that. We're going to pray for healthy children. And we're going to pray for the strength of the parents going through the school season. The one thing that I wanted to mention is I forget who sent me the video. Hearts of Fire. There's a handful of you guys that constantly send me videos, and I appreciate it. There was something about it might have been Yoga Girl Side because she sends me videos as well. Um, dealing with mental health or anxieties, when your kids are going back to school. This particular article was focused on teenagers. Oh, Georgie tagged me in it. I remember because Georgie, I responded and I said, this video talked about how to manage your teenagers when they get in school, high school, and their anxieties and shit like that. Try not to micromanage your teenagers. Give them the space that they need to go through what they need to go through. Every now and again, check in on them and see how they're doing, but don't overwhelm them by badgering them. Don't micromanage them, right? Let them manage their own way, right? With you checking in. And I remember I said to Georgie, I was like, damn, I was a micromanager. And she said the sweetest words. Words me, sometimes words is like a security blanket. It is. And she said to me, you did the best you could with what you knew at the time. And I was like, thank you, Georgie, for those words. So I'm just passing this message along, y'all. As school has opened back up in some cases and is opening back up, for those that have teenagers going into high school, you know, and small ones, anxiety is real. Pay attention to your children, but don't overwhelm them. Don't micromanage them, especially the teenagers in high school, right? The little ones is a little bit different, right? But the teenagers in high school, give them a little bit of air to breathe. All right. Thank you, Georgie, for tagging me in that because that was cute. I like that. All right. Hey, Veronica Madison. Georgie said, I wanted you to look up this therapist too. She is young, my age, black and popping. Okay, Georgie, inbox me the information because last week I talked about how I think I want to, expand and go into therapy because sometimes I just be having a lot of shit on my mind and I want to be able to unleash it. And in some cases for me, it's even hard to write them down because when I write shit down or when I bring it to my mouth, it makes it real. So I'm at like that tough stage in therapy and healing, right? And so I know I need to unpack some shit. Veronica says, sorry, I've been MIA. You never have to apologize for being MIA on Coffee with Friends because this is a show that happens every day, Monday through Friday in the morning. And I know people have lives, right? And it stays on the platform so you can always go back and look at it. And I appreciate you, Veronica Madison, for caring enough to let me know. Raw, a Coffee with Friends participant and a friend of 25 plus years passed this weekend. Devastated. Pray for me. Condolences. Condolences. You said a Coffee with Friends participant and a friend of 25 plus years passed away this weekend. Wait a minute. They were a Coffee with Friends participant? Oh, Veronica, you got to inbox me and tell me who that is. You said a Coffee with Friends participant and a friend of yours passed away. I need to know who that is. All right. Inbox me. We'll talk, girl. All right. Well, y'all, I just want to give y'all some motivation as y'all are out today, as y'all are going out today. I appreciate y'all. Let me see my playlist. Let me get my playlist. Let me get my playlist and send y'all out.
She has been through some things. Life wasn't kind, but survival is inevitable. She has been hurt many times, but has given love.
Have a beautiful Monday, y'all.
Pain,
Hey.
ouch, has molded her, and yet she stands, growing, healing, and learning to love herself. She is a root planted in the ground, still blossoming and expanding. She is healing. She is raw to the bone.
That's me, y'all. But that could be you too. Love upon your brothers and sisters. Always remember that we are not perfect. We are human beings. We are not perfect. All right. But I love y'all. And hopefully I'll see y'all tomorrow. You know what I say. I'm going for now, but never forever. That's right. Because I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace. I'm out.